Radiant. And welcome back to another episode of Starbane Alpha. I'm just flying here. We're playing Stonehearth once again. As you can see, here's been a new update. And also you can see that from the licensing club that they put, which they changed their name from which they changed what was in there from Radiant Entertainment, and they used a completely different font, changed it just to Radiant, which is interesting. But anyway, so we're release. I can click on this. I can click on this. I didn't know I could click on this. Now I can. All right. Yeah, you can see all the stuff that they put in, which I kind of forgot to set my Wii U in, like. But anyway, so yeah, you can see what they added. Actually, no, you can't. It's not the. Oh, this is the patch for Alpha 10. Oh, that's not good. I'll be right back once. Yeah, I'll be right back once I get the Wii U set up. So be right back. All right, Wii U's nice and set up. Alright, so, okay, yeah, in this update, this is the first test build out, this is a new test branch update for Alpha 11, so it's going over some new features to Alpha 11, as well as changes to how Alpha 10 works, because, well, it needs some changes, apparently. Like starting off with Goblin campaign changes. Goblin camp spawns much later in game, which is a good thing, as they are jerks. And basically they will wreck you unless you have like 2 or 3 footmen or 4 women. But anyway, also they are neutral when it first spawns, and only attack you when you decline the shakedown. And you can actually decline the shakedown like halfway through one of the You can actually decline it halfway through one of the payments or one of the tributes periods. Which is a good thing. Before you couldn't do that, so if you wanted to get, if you got your, if you got like 3 footmen ready and you used the tribute system in order to buy you some time before you get your footmen ready, but you have to wait till the end of the tribute time before you could decline it. That's how it used to work. Now you can decline it halfway through, or maybe during, which we should check out if we run up against goblins. Also, the wolves have been nerfed, and now fewer goblin brigands spawn during raids, and they're reintroducing goblin thieves and goblin brigands. And other changes are now the people cap is now 40, like it was 20 before. Footmen now level up faster. Goblins and undead now drop loot, and you can use the loot command in order to loot them, in order to get the loot. Which you can use the loot command before to get loot from the goblin camps. Now there's a new tool to mine individual blocks, which is a good thing, in case you need to just mine that one block that annoyed you. Also, F5 reloads the UI to basically, basically when something bad happens, there's a list that appears up here and basically has the errors in the JavaScript. Well, now you press F5, they go away. That's a good thing. And a ton of bug fixes. Alright, so let's get started. And yes, we'll be doing Ruincape's challenge once again, which she actually was thinking of the name for the challenge to be the Dwarf camp, like the Dwarf challenge, or the Dwarf Fortress challenge, something along those lines. I do apologize. I couldn't reread that comment because combat system on YouTube is kind of broken right now, because like it basically goes up to a certain period and then stops. Can't see any new comments further than that, so I do apologize. And then let's get started, shall we? Oh, by the way, in this Stuff Tuesday today, there's no video, but in between this screen and the last screen, where you pick your difficulties, they will actually now show you your starting Halfling, so you now can pick whoever you like the most. Alright, so where should we go? Where should we start today? I guess we should try the challenge again, because there's actually a rule that that in the comments he put up, and that rule is, or what he wanted to see was buildings underground. Which, I think it's possible, I don't know, so let's find out. So what we need to do is we need to start on a mountain again. Because if we start on a mountain, then we can make a big hole in the ground, and since we cannot mine up at this present time, we can't mine up, we have to mine downwards, so it should prove interesting, but I think it should work. The reason why I think it should work is simple. Actually, let's Okay, let's start here, actually, now I think about it. It should work on the simple principle that the buildings don't care where they're built as long as they're on flat ground, as long as it's horizontal. Basically, as long as the building's vertical and ground's horizontal, I don't think they care where they get built at. So we shall see. I mean, a simple test would be if we can design a floor on the ground, then that will work, or if we can place blocks on the ground otherwise. Alright, now we gotta do the same thing as last time, which is look for berry bushes. Alright, some there. Okay, and they're only... they're actually not that far away. Where do they go off to there? There they are. Oh, and it's down there. That'd be nice. Ooh, get a ton of berries over here. Yeah. Oh, look at all these berries on the shelf. Okay, we're gonna start berries on this shelf, which is the bottommost shelf before it becomes flat. All right, and we can make a path down here. Or actually, yes, down. Actually, you could go there, here, like that. Yeah, that should work. Or actually, yeah, we'll find out after that. Actually, let's take a look at our world. Alright, well, we know where the berry bushes are, so let's get started, shall we? Oh, and yes, the patch, there's field number 29 is no longer compatible with the patch. Alright, speaking of there's field number 29, let's make there's Ville number 30. Yes, we're now in the 30s. It's been a while, but we're now in the 30s. Alright. There we go. And now let's save, because everything's nice and fine. There we go. There's rule number 30. Our mission script, as it were. Alright, so let's see who we got. Since, I mean, in Alpha 11, or maybe a test branch before that, we'll be able to, well, let's read this first. We'll be able to see what our villagers are like beforehand, so we can either change the villagers out for people that we like better, or find out who's a carpenter or who's a trapper before that. Although I don't think they show those stats. I think they show other stats which will show up in the second. Alright, traveler approaches holding a bundle. Goodness, you people look starved. The traveler would like to leave you 5 rapid jerkies. Alright. That's actually really nice. Alright, so let's pause, and now let's look at our people. Alright, and I'll show you the stats. Yeah, basically the stats that they'll be showing off in the screen before you get into game will be these stats: mind, body, spirit. Still not quite sure what they do, but they probably explain it later on. Also, I think health and morale they also show off. Actually, I can check it now, my Wii U. There we go. What does it say? Actually, no, it's just mind, body, spirit at the moment. Yeah. Alright, and actually, they don't have a video for that. They don't have a video for that this week. They just have a picture on their website. Alright, on their blog. No. Nope, no for this guy. No. Looking for a carpenter. You'll do in the pinch. Oh, you carpenter. Done. Alright, Jim. That's new. Okay, that would be a problem. That would be a problem. I think I know why they wait, one sec. The mason who makes... I think we were into a situation. Okay, so we need a blacksmith in order to make a carpenter saw. Unless we didn't pack the... okay, never mind. It's just... that was too fast. Oh, wait, I know what. We need to place down. We need to place down the stuff. We need to place down the stockpiles, don't we? Yeah, okay, maybe... okay, they changed this. Before this patch, in order to get tools, you can just pick them off the ground, no problem. Now, apparently, you have to have them in the stockpile, which we're going to find out in a second whether or not you can do that. Or maybe it's bugged. Hope it's not bugged. That would be terrible. Where is those stockpiles? I forgot where they were. There we are. There they are. Alright. Let's put our stockpiles back here for now. Actually, no. We'll put our mine back there. We'll put our stockpiles next to the campfire. Alright, this will be tools and wealth. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's change up how. Wait, did we always put food and drink on its own, or was it these and food and drink, or was it food, drink, and wealth? I think it was food and drink and wealth. Oh well, I'll remember eventually. Or you just go back and watch my videos. It's not that difficult. And some of you are just watching the last video or been watching a playlist would know exactly what my strategy used to be. Yeah, I think I've been using the same strategy. I don't know why I was all excited there for a second. Kinda had a goldfish moment there for a second. Alright, grab all the stuff, Place it in the stockpile, there we go. Now let's see if it works. Alright, Gem, you shall be our carpenter. Nope, still doesn't work. Let's come for... Wait, why are you grabbing... Wait, let's see this. Alright, normal speed. Oh, they're just dropping it on the ground. Alright. Alright, carpenter. So. Carpenter saw does not. Okay, carpenter saw is in the stockpile. It is glowing. I tried clicking on it to see if I could promote a unit display, but you can't anymore. That was a couple patches ago when they changed that. So now we shall see if it works or not. If not, we got a problem. If not, we got a big problem. Yep, it doesn't work. Well, that's unfortunate. We need a carpenter. I mean, we don't need a carpenter, do we? Because a carpenter just makes people... I mean, a carpenter does... What does a carpenter do? Nothing that we actually need. Just stuff that makes our lives much better. Like beds, tables, chairs, swords, and other things like this, and where is it? Well, maybe that. Yeah, too. Where is the shepherd's cook? There it is. Yeah, there you go. And that too. Yeah. So, well, I guess this is going to be adding on to the challenge, making it another Dwarf Fortress challenge. No promotions, because promotions don't work for some reason. Alright, let's see if I can promote somebody to, let's see if it recognizes the promotion. Where is the place? There it is. I clicked on that because that was the old placement. It's different now. Alright, well, I'm just gonna try you and try to see if you can beat. I mean, it's not highlighted, so I don't think it will work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Well, that's a bug, and that's unfortunate. But, it's playable. We can play. Alright, actually, no, back to FB. We need to find out what we want. So a ton of trees on this shelf. Not bad. Alright, let's start placing down, that is the wrong thing. Let's start placing down letters. Actually, what's the loot command? It should be around here somewhere. Oh, there's the mine blocks. Gets task, clear. I thought the loot command was over. Oh, I thought the loot command was one of these. It's not. Oh, there's loot, yeah. I mean, I guess loot has to do with fighting, since you can only get loot from goblin camps, as well as drops from everything, basically. Drops that are not pretty creatures, anyway. Alright, but anyway, so let's start putting letters. You got a letter there. We'll put a letter. Actually, put a letter. Oh, wow. It's a. Wait. Oh, I think I messed up. Yeah, I was placing stockpiles. I think it's over here where we need to go. Yeah, I was placing stockpiles and was not paying attention. Oh my. Actually, this is much better than what I was originally planning, I think. Although it is much farther away, so that's a no-go. Ah, over here. Yep, right here. Alright. Actually, no, this is the right way. What was I thinking? Oh, yeah, this is not the... Yeah, this is the right way. I'll have to get rid of the other ladder, though. That would be a problem. Okay, and then we go down. Too bad I can't spam letters. Come on. There are reasons why I don't like moving cameras. This was one of them. I accidentally placed that letter. And this should be the same shelf. Actually, no, it's not. I gotta go down one. And down you. Oh, actually, that's, yeah, that's, oh, this is a problem. Alright, fine. Place the letter there then. And that's good, but now we gotta get rid of the letter on this side. Where? Yeah, there's the letter. I thought that was a crease in the terrain, but it's not. Alright, now how do I get rid of this thing? No, not clear you. Alright, letters can't be. Oh. Oh, letters can't be cleared like. Letters can't be cancelled like that. How about clear? Yeah, because these commands are only on the flat ground. They only go horizontal. They don't go vertical. So that's an impossibility. Got it. Alright, well, let's make that letter and then get rid of it immediately. Oh, we gotta take care of these trees. Because we need some wood. Let's get rid of the trees on the side I don't care about. I don't care about this side, so trees be gone. We don't need you anymore. Your services are no longer required of this world. Your oxygen producing capabilities, well, there's thousands of feet on the ground and we don't really need you. And plus, we might be able to replant you in the upcoming update. Unlikely, but we might be able to. Alright, actually, let's cancel this task if I'm fast enough. If I said cancel game. There we go. I forgot this existed. Even though it's as glitchy as it's as glitchy the cancel command as the trapping command. Alright, well, I think we killed one tree accidentally, but oh well. It deserved to die, I suppose. Tree murder. Doing it since Minecraft. As well as, as well as various RTS games. Because, running over trees with tanks is always fun. As well as, sometimes you need to run, sometimes you also need to knock down the tree in order to build a building. Anyway, so let's save. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting challenge. We won't be able to fight anything, which, now that I think about it, would be a very, 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 very bad thing for the one simple reason. We can't fight skeletons and zombies with the normal citizens. We must fight them with soldiers. Because skeletons and zombies murder everything. Except soldiers, which they get murdered by. Most unfortunate. Actually, they can queue these up, can't I? I don't need to wait around for them. Anyway, wait for them to make letters. I move the camera a bit so I can take a look. Alright. It's all on the same shelf. Look at all this stuff. I guess if you can make do on the top shelf of a mountain, you basically won't get assaulted because nothing can spawn right next to you. Or at least, hopefully not anymore. So we'll see. I mean, and in the last video, in the last episode, nothing really attacked us otherwise. I mean, nothing really attacked us when we were on our mountain. No time you're now trees. I was going to say at least we know where to put trapping traps, but can't do that. Where's the ladder I decided to place? Or did I not place it down here? I did. Yeah, I had to. What are you guys not doing? I did place the ladder down here, correct? Somewhere around here. Don't want them to accidentally. Or at least did I mess it up? I can't find my letter that I placed. Or did I place that on the wrong place? Somewhere around. It has to be somewhere around here. It was hiding in trees. Yeah, right there. Why aren't you guys building a letter? Are you out of wood? If you're out of wood, that's a problem. You're not out of wood. You killed those trees, correct? Or maybe they're off killing trees. Although that doesn't explain that guy's standing around. Yeah, they killed the trees. I guess, okay, there is, Why is right clicking not working? Oh, we got a problem. Will that get off the screen? No. What I want to do is make, that's not getting off the screen. That's not good. That is not good at all. Wealth. Yeah, I definitely always put my tools and wealth in the same stockpile. Oh, okay, will that get off the screen is the question. Okay, food and drink. Move. Ah, there we go. Alright, and we'll start building in a second. I should have saw them kill the trees, but oh well. We've seen them kill the trees many times, so seeing again does not matter. Unless that's a that's not a shelf. Why are they not building the ladder? Interesting. I believe they'll figure it out, hopefully. Yeah, we need to see if we can build, but first, before the episode ends, we need to see if we can build underground, which was the whole point of this episode, was seeing, that's the wrong thing. Oh, they put harvest and mining in the same thing. Did they have that before? They might have had that before. Alright, we'll put this in the middle. Bam. So what we need to do, we need to find and see if we can build a building down there. Now, what the one problem I foresee with building buildings underground, other than the game might say it's underground, you can't build a building there, because there's stuff above it and you dug down into it instead of it being already pre-generated. Well, what could happen? How many villagers getting stuck? Oh, they're getting stuck. That's one block that can get out of that easily. Or are they waiting for them to come up? Yeah, maybe. But anyway, so the game might figure out that you dug that. You cannot build something there because you dug it there. But then again, the game does do that automatically when you build a foundation. Because the foundation, you actually dig into the terrain. So I don't think the game thinking that you built that out, meaning thinking that you built that out, I don't think it matters. What could matter is maybe it realizes it's underground, as in there's a roof above it. Then it might care. And there's another thing that I've been thinking of. And if those two, and if the game doesn't care for either of those, then you run into the problem of not having enough space. We don't know how tall a building is, so we'll figure that out by building a mine and then figuring out how tall the building is. Although and we also have another problem is if we want to build a cavern with a building, then we must always build down, as you cannot build up. We cannot dig down. We can only we can only dig down again. We can only dig down. We cannot dig up. But that's not true. What we could do is, I actually thought of this just right now, is what we can do is we can do slice. See, I can dig right there. But watch this. Go down a level, and I can see if we dig down again. I want to see if this works. Dig down, so we can go down here, then dig that, and now we can dig up. Watch this. Bam. We just dig. Actually, no, that shouldn't work because of one simple principle. How do we get up there? Because your citizens must always be able to get up by using ladders and scaffolding, whatever. They have to get up because they have big laws of physics. They don't just do actions without the laws of physics being obeyed. So we gotta get these guys out of here, actually. So let's try that. Get out of slice mode. And so I thought this from, but I didn't see it. Let's see what we got in our daily update. No food, morale, not worth it. Yeah. It's all because we don't have a carpenter. If we had a carpenter, we wouldn't be having these problems. Because carpenters are awesome and my people love them so much. That's why. Alright, let's see if we can dig. Alright, so are they digging that? I don't think they are. Will they? Now the question is, will they dig it if I actually build ladders? Which is possible. So we'll see. I'll build a ladder here. And I'll build a ladder. Where's the bottom of this? Get out of the way, UI. Bottom of this is right there, so let's build a ladder there. Let's see if they dig that. But what I wanted to see is, can we build buildings down here? Actually, that's the wrong one. Can we build buildings down here? So we grab this, and we need to get a good view. I know where to get a good view. For that, there we go. There we go. Alright, now can we build buildings underground? Now, where is the beginning of the thing? I'll say that shadow is the beginning of the thing. The low ceiling is over to this. Okay, how big are these tunnels? I think they're like 4x4, correct? Why is this thing 2? I think it's. I think it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it, but I think it's doable. Ah, it worked! Alright. That worked. So let's add on to it. And no one's building a ladder for them. Not good. That's us forward. We don't need to be looking at this. Alright, now let's see if we can build walls. Cannot. Can we build walls separately? Cannot. Actually, wait a second. I know we need... Yes, we can build walls. Perfect. Yep, that's a wall being built. Alright, well, let's get rid of that. Alright, can we build walls like this? No, we gotta do it manually, eh? Got it. I done broke something, I think. I think the game's like, wait a second, you're not allowed to build buildings on the ground? Don't you realize this? So we got a problem. Or is it because, let's try this side. How about that? Oh, he gives the ladder. There we go. Yeah, if there's enough space, it kind of works. Kind of, sorta. Now what I want to know is, can we build a roof? I think it just, let's double check. Let's see if it did. I'm kind of glitching the terrain out. Alright, did it build a roof of some type? Got a wall, but did it build a roof? We have to have a walled floor pan. So what we need to do is we need to start digging. We need to bake. I'm gonna try some. If we dig, but if we just make a hole, that's not gonna solve things. So I think it's possible. I think it's possible for us to build buildings underground. However, it's not going to be easy. We need to know the exact dimensions of the house we're going to build, or at least we know the dimensions of the house we're going to build. You know how wide it is, how tall it is, before, and then we need to build a cavern that size or better. So what we need to do is we need to build a house, which we know what houses we can build. Let's just start with good old carpenter building. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, let's try F5. F5. Yep. There we go. Okay. F5. Oh, I could have used F5 to get rid of that. Yeah. I don't think it doesn't like the F5. Or maybe it's because of the other messages. I don't know, guys. Well, at least we know that works. Kind of, sort of. Alright, well, let's take a look at X-ray again. Take a look at the flat. Alright, how about slice? Are they building the slice? I don't think they are. Okay, so we definitely have to build down, and we cannot build up. No matter, see, these ladders are not being built, so we can't build up. Got it. Got it, guy. Got it. Oh, well, they're getting out of here. Well, they're getting out of here, and now we can hit F5, restart the. It doesn't like me hitting F5. Yeah, 5 or something. Alright, now let's... I guess let's keep building down. Actually, let's build out this way before we start building down. Because what we can do is we can dig down like this, and what we can do is we can basically... let me show you. Basically, we use the slice, and then we dig an area. And then once they had dug the area, we then dig down, like here, and then we go down and then we dig out that area. And we can make a cavern, and that cavern we can possibly place a building. Because it doesn't seem like the game cares where the building is placed. All it cares about is how open it is. As in, you can't build a building next to a tree, so you can't build a building next to a wall in the cavern. But if you don't have a wall in the cavern, if your cavern is so big, well, you can just build a building instead of a cavern. Done. So we shall try, with valiant effort. Yes. Like that. There we go. And actually, we can go over time a little bit. We have to want to figure this out. And speaking of figuring out, let's save. So the basic principle behind building buildings on the ground is, no, you can't do it. It's just it requires lots of effort. Kind of like in Minecraft, if you ever in the old days, in the old beta days and before, if you try to place a fence, if you're trying to make a floating fence structure or a fence structure that was hanging off a roof, what we need to do is we need to build up to place the fences. You have to build, you have to build a ladder, and then you have to stack out blocks, and then put the fence on top of the block, then you get rid of the block below that, place a fence on that, then you get block below that, place a fence there. There you go. And so we gotta do a similar thing with this. So how big is it's 9 by 9. Duh. So we need to make it 9 by 9. Okay, they're done. Yeah, see, I gotta wait for them to start. To stop digging. All right, 9 by 9. Actually, we can just make a tiny building just for demonstration purposes. There we go. Is that not big enough? I don't think it's big enough. Alright, so never mind. Maybe update. Fine, but we'll do it later. Oh, you know what? It's not tall enough. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? It's not tall enough. Alright. Well, we can dig out a little bit more, and then we'll go ahead. Son of a hacker. Where is it? Yeah. I was thinking about this. So I guess next time what we're going to do is we're going to go in peaceful mode and do this because, well, we gotta figure something out, but we can't do that with no carpenter. Okay, I got an idea. I have an idea. Oh, we can't do the... panicking. Go quickly! Quickly to go with the ladder, quickly! Oh, well, that's a problem. That is a problem. Can I turn it on... I'm just wondering, can I turn it on peaceful mode right now? I don't think I can. No, I can't. Oh, well. Well, that's our plan for next time, as well as checking out the new patch if there is one. What we're going to do is we're going to see if we can build something underground by doing the steps that we just said. And also, we're going to check out peaceful mode for once, as I never really checked it out because I just never did. He's trying to get rid of the ladder. I mean, that's the thing about building on a mountain and building on the top, building on the peak of a mountain, is you can just do this. Get rid of the ladders and you're fine. Except you gotta have better reaction time than I showed because, well, that was a fail. I kinda did it slowly. Another attack so they can't, dig. So they can't get rid of it. Oh, is that? I wonder, this is a bad time to wonder it, but did they ever build a dumb ladder? Nope. Yeah. Well, we kind of lost, but we didn't have a carpenter to be able to put it in, so yeah. Oh, they died when it's daytime? I didn't know that. Well, that surgery will work great then if we could, basically, when nighttime falls and if we're not building anything, take down the ladder. So, situation solved. Also, recall all the citizens that also help. Alright, but anyway, so that was sad, but this episode was more or less dedicated to trying to figure out how you build buildings on the ground if you can, how you do it. But we know how to do it. We basically dig down like 2 or 3 times and then build a cavern that is 2 or 3 times deep, and also 2 or 3 times wide, and we got ourselves a building on the ground. And also it should work. But we shall see if it works. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching this video. Watching this episode. It means a lot to me. Also, not to me if you to leave a comment or short text right to me if you have any suggestions for this series, like what I should build, or any cool challenges you want me to try out, or as well as any starting locations, or any tips on how to play Stonehearth in general. Even for no tips, stimulating comments for people who didn't know a tip. And I guess see you in a sec. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I guess see you next week in an episode of Stonehearth Beta Alpha.